are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
This rug is frayed.
We've got a hatch. Okay, well, that obviously immediately confirms he's hiding something, but I want to go upstairs as well. See if there's anything in addition to said hatch. Family portrait. Woven fabric painted with ochre and insect-derived pigments shows a family unit. He's got a wife and child? What is this? So he would lower this into this hatch, maybe? Is this gold? Like, I can't tell if it doesn't look like gold, but maybe bricks or something?
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Find a way to... Well, okay. Obviously, we saw those bricks up top.
Call it a day, girl. Wait
Looks big
Ingots.
and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
Yeah, we might need his help. Oh, never mind.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I mean, we'll just cover it. It's fine. Okay, we've got a few things going on here. His journal, oh boy. A map, two-dimensional representation, etched directions, geographical data transposed.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
His journal, or a message for Olin.
Serve and they live.
Yeah,
Disobey,
shit.
and
They're
I
using
will
his
open
family.
their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
I knew there was more to this.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Frick. So, okay, obviously, our gut was kind of right. He still did it, but the reasonings as to why is what's important.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
You need to be a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Okay. Let's check the journal. Okay, so, scanned glyphs. 4th day. I'm a traitor now and I see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they turn me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there's no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you, lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, and you said when you... Oh, write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages. to show I'm thinking of you, but I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day, the same dream. Your hair in the forge light, our son's weight on my shoulders, all of us free. You turn to me and whisper, it's a dream. I answer, yes, I know. And then I wake, alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom, it only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives, is if treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whip to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth and time has run low. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, it must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? What misery am I helping birth into this land? 38th day. I drink with Erend and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself, must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep in the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it. But their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Day Tower. Wow. Now I'm calling to a dig in the rock reef. They promise another glimpse of you, our son. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. Now I hope to see you both. So they're just like... anything they want, he's gonna do. Anything they want. Damn. Well, I didn't take him for like a straight up traitor. Even when... So there were times where I was like, something's going on with that device. We know that we talked about the fact that maybe they like hacked into it or whatever. It's quite obvious now that he was told, here, you're gonna have to wear this and we're gonna be monitoring everything you do. And then we called him a traitor. Like, we just assumed he was. But I've always kind of had this in the back of my mind that like, I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, this kind of provides a little bit of closure.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat.
Yeah, well, what would you do?
How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
I believe so.
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you, through Olin.
Seems that way.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait.
This guy.
If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa.
Yeah.
Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
That's a good point.
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
I think it's the least
Red
we
Ridge
could
Pass,
do.
you said. I'll see what I can do.
He just let us in here to reveal what is arguably the biggest thing we could learn over the past few days, weeks, what have you. Look at this. We've got specialty merchants in Meridian. Hunting goods, machine resources, eclectic collectibles, mystery boxes. What? Find Olin at the excavation site. Alright, so a couple of things. Where is this? So this is to the north. Ancient Armory. We could probably go and check that out soon. Hunting for the Lodge. That probably is... Oh, it's... Okay, yeah, it's down here. Legan. Well, where is... Oh, here. Meet Errand in Red Ridge Past. Or Red Ridge Pass. For some reason I'm adding T's. Okay, so that is on the... Or that is past where we would find Olin. Or where we're gonna look for Olin, at least. But while we're in the area, there's a few people that might need our help, it looks like. Somebody above us.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. You'll regret not.
I'm sure I will.
In the thick of it.
It doesn't tell us what kind of merchant he is. Oh, hunting goods. Okay. So we're super broke now. But that's fine. We can at least see what these guys have going on. It's not like we're not gonna have money in the future.
Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
Any ideas?
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession.
So they've been in there then.
The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Usually if they're stealing something specific, they come in, they take one thing and they leave. They've known it was there, which means they've probably been in the place, which means you probably know them.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape.
Okay.
And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Well, I'll see what I can do. She's local.
These aren't goods.
I always wonder why they leave these random supply crates around here. How come nobody else takes them? Okay, this trader. Vessel collectibles. Studious Palace.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
Nope.
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones?
Like those cups?
They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
Okay. Interesting.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Good luck.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
You know, drinking
I'm
coffee.
convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard.
Wow.
One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking.
Oh, yeah, you
But which
don't
vessel
even know.
was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
There you go.
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
That's actually hilarious. Oh, look at these. These are very specific vessels. Whoa. Hold on. So if we create a job for this, would it? Oh, hello. Let's grab this. We're gonna grab all of these. This is okay. Something I need to do is on the way to places, specifically these vessels. I'd be interested in finding those. My guess would be that there might be other things around there as well. So
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged, well-traveled.
because if that's the case, then hold on.
I would like to talk to you.
Cost you a shard.
No, it doesn't lead us anywhere. However, if we were to now look, say, here, these could be good indications that these are some ruins, obviously, or maybe even other bunkers and stuff. Like, that's, I'll be honest, I'm really, really hoping to find some type of bunker at some point. I think one of the next big things we're going to do is check out this cauldron. Looks like we have another one here. We could find a tall neck nearby. Actually, we could go south too. Kind of depends where things lead us, but for now, we're gonna go. Let's go here, and then we'll come back through and figure out who needs help in the middle and these outskirts here. And then Legan is here. We can talk to him. There's some other merchants that we might want to see.
Won't find better wares.
Okay, talk to the steward, optional.
Fine goods for a fair price.
It's not optional in my opinion.
Waste of time. Joe was better last week.
You'll like
Oh, this is a steward.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Dressed in gray. I wonder if that's significant. Doesn't seem like it is. So, can I go inside? Oh, here.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters.
Check out these wares.
Well,
Drops of blood bleeding away.
Take a look at these wares.
More blood. I'm still in the This place
End the rebellion.
smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Ha! King of Odds.
it's like overwhelming.
Hunter's Lodge in line. Here they had to admit another woman into the ranks.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Still more blood.
These aren't goods, they're
He's got
necessities.
cut
It's
pretty
good,
bad.
good sales tactic.
Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Check out these
Won't
wares.
find better wares.
Convenient.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you.
You kidding?
He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Well, okay.
Won't cost you a shard just
Check
to
out
look.
these wares.
These stairs?
Fine
Take a look at
goods
these
for a
wares.
fair price. Check out these wares.
Guess not. This way. Fire breather. Whoa!
Corruption spreads. More sunless days.
Nice.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Trickery, deceit. The Shadow Carja know
What
them
are the?
well.
Oh, this is like
Now
a
they've learned
elevator
about
system.
Captain Ursa.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't
Look
see
at the
a sword,
markings
though.
under her eyes.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Look like anybody
Not a
else we
damn
know?
thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the
Traders
sword.
killed Captain Ursa.
But where?
Oseram or no,
Maybe
she
he had
fought for
help.
the Sundom.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
A lively week.
Which merchant stall are we talking here?
They always do.
We're returning back to the merchant?
Very resilient.
I've got all the best goods here.
Don't pass up these goods.
Maybe she's in on it.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, are you sure?
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this.
Yeah.
You've got a reputation
Real
for
convenient.
shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
Oh, it's like a
You
Robin Hood
expect me to
scenario.
believe
Sure.
that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything.
You mean ambush
If
me?
they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill.
Oh.
Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
We are going to be put into a tough situation. I can feel it. I'm gonna be forced to make a decision. Vessels, artifacts, eclectic.
Soldiers await orders.
Let's talk to these
inside the main
folks.
gate in Palace Square. Better here than on the back.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings.
I don't think we found any of
If you have
these.
any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak. a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief.
Cool.
He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. You ready? Let's trade then.
So are these specific as well? Yes, they are. Now, we haven't seen any of these. But... oh, okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. Did I totally just buy... I totally just bought new maps thinking that it was going to be for this specific area. But now I own 2 of everything. Oh my god.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Classic.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Only the finest goods here.
And you're a specialty merchant, so you sell a dirty basket. Bolts. Like, why would I want these things? And this is like, you're asking for luminous braiding? Dirty rusted bolts. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. What's a Nora doing so far from home? Up to no good, I'll bet.
Can you guys literally stop judging me while I'm right in front of you?
Outlander.
This is not helpful up here.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Uno momento. I have other people to help.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Nice.
Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work?
Not totally.
Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
Well-molded.
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
Oh boy, this guy could be interesting. So you're a merchant?
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
I really want to meet this group.
To know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Yeah, but if they do have a real way of, like, living with the machines, that would be
If I did
massive.
look into your rumor.
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Cool. Okay, I'm into it. I'm definitely into this. It's way the hell far away. Whoa. That's insane. But I would love to see what's going on there, for sure. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. I like when we find stuff that will take us into other areas that we've never been.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our
this is the hunting ground
to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor.
Ooh, cool.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh my god. What are these dots under the eyes? Like, what do they signify? We saw him on that guy who helped us raid the camp or what have you, who said we will definitely be seeing more of him. And I feel like this would be the place we run into him. But some of them have more and some of them have less.
Here's what I don't get about this.
If you insist on staying, you'll want to introduce yourself.
Okay, sorry.
By the sun! King of Odd's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
Very. What are marks?
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Wow, okay.
What edict?
King of Odd insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally.
Previous captain of the Vanguard.
It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain-hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
Okay, so give me my marks.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I wonder if they're better than what we have.
Marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okay, well that is gonna be a while, for sure. That said, that's some serious, that is some serious motivation to go and do these. So we did this one, we've got all 3 there. We've got one here. We have 3 available here. But she said there's 5 of these, so it's going to take us a bit. That would actually be something that might be really cool to do, like, in a live stream or something. I wonder if anybody would be interested in that, instead of, like, a YouTube video. Okay. Look at this. Oh, how cool is that? It's like the coolest possible thing you could have in the Hunter's Lodge.
The Oseram are newcomers.
The Oseram are newcomers.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member.
Okay.
But you're a savage.
Let's do this.
And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk.
Do you want me to make sure you are not a Sun Hawk?
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash.
Holy shit, this guy.
Now get out of my sight.
Are you kidding? Oh! Finally! Record of Redmaw, Scroll of Parchment. Man, I just want to find all of these things, and I feel like I'm not going to find them all. Scanned Glyphs, the Record of Redmaw by inquiring Jan Dinneman, historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known. What would this person's voice be like? Jandiniman. Jandiniman. Maybe he talks fast, like Jandiniman. My name is Jandiniman. It is well known that facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Redmaw, the most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them, even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived, although never proven. This is widely thought to be the Redmaw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from the Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped. Never proven, but thought to be a Redmaw's work. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunder jaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 8 set off from Meridian to track Redmaw. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag, 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year of the reign, the Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Redmaw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth, 1 skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. It was about time. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. In the summer of the 19th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, the destruction of a caravan south of the spur flints. 3 blasted, 2 stomps, 1 immolated. Reignited interest in Redmaw. That's a pun there. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors, 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 liquefied. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the Rain Gatherers to the Elite, which were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived, 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Redmaw. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Undeniably, this ended the pursuit of Redmaw for some time. However, in the summer of the first year of the reign of the Sun King Avad, a group of 6 Osram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, and 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survivor. Winter, 9 men, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Redmaw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, hello, who got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived in the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Talana testified that as Redmaw lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its side. Wow. That's really cool. That's really cool. Wait. Are we confused?